Hello and welcome to another Zoop commentary match. Please like and subscribe, don't be an asshole. And we have today Sergio, Shadow, and Gray versus Force, Brood, and Gran. Sergio is a really good European player, so they have assembled a team to defeat him. Before the game has started, they picked the best three players they could to try to defeat Sergio. So that is what they're going to try to do. Sergio is excellent at a lot of different facets of the game: passing, ball control, defense. And Gray and Shadow are also really good. Shadow's an American player. He doesn't play as much as he used to, but he's usually pretty solid. Making a crazy bounce off the wall there, able to retain the ball. Still has it. Passes over to Sergio, back to Gray. And Stan's also very good. He's one of our older players. And his name is... Oh, it's Gray and Gran. I thought that was Stan. That's Gray. Well, Gray's also one of our older players. He's not as active as Stan, though. And Brood and Force are both some of our American players. As Red tries to get something going, but Blue makes a nice steal here. Can I have some space? Sergio's going to try to retain it, but hits the wall there. Brood's going to be pursuing it. Sergio's still able to get it. Zoom out a little bit here. So Gray with the ball. Trying to get it over to Shadow. Misses it. Force is going to pick it up here. So no goals yet. No one able to set the tone. Force with the ball. Passing to Brood. Over to Gray, but Gray stopping his cut right before Brood could pass it. It's a little bit of a miscue between the two players. And Sergio has it running up the side. He has Gray down the middle, not able to find a window, but jukes back into it. Still nothing. Looks like he was trying to bounce off the nub of the wall there. Misses it. The ball goes into the backfield. He's still going to have ball possession here, though. Looks like he's going to loop around, go the long way, the scenic route. Bounces off the goalie in between two defenders. Does it the fancy way. Gives it to Shadow. Shadow goes up the side of the wall, but Brood's able to get it, but Sergio looks like he's going to be able to pick it right back up. Gives it back to Shadow. We'll do take two, and he has a lot of space this time. Gran goes in to hit it. Oh, but Sergio looks like he's squeezing right before two players. Has Force on the side, makes a nice pass over to Shadow for the goal, and you see some of that ball control from Sergio. Excellent play. So Red winning the faceoff. Kicks it out to Sergio. Has Shadow, but not passing it out. Gran with the ball. Has Brood up top. Force on the side. Gives it to Brood. They have like a 3 versus 2 here. Force, but right into Gray. So Red able to make the stop on the 3 versus 2. But it looks like they're going to be able to get the ball back. It looks like, I think it was Sergio who was cheating to the faceoff. He was just going to let him score. And he probably would have had the breakoff to make it 2-1. But nonetheless, the D makes a nice stop. Sergio gets the ball back here. Kicks it out to Shadow. He has a lot of space. Shadow with a nice lead pass to himself, but hits the wall. And that's going to allow Gran to go and pick up this ball. Kicks it out to Brood. Has some space, but Sergio's defending on him. Shadow comes over to assist. They have him in the trap spot behind the box. But Brood able to walk right by Sergio. Gives it up to Force, who gives it back to Brood. Tries to kick it out to Force. It looks like they had a goal coming, but missing on the pass. And now Sergio's going to have it with some space. Grant kicks it out to Gray. Oh, but hits the post, the nub of the wall. And Red's going to have the ball still. So nothing really going from that first goal. 4 minutes in. Neither team really setting the tempo. Looks like Blue's going to get it right back. Kicking out to Brood, and he's going to have a fast break. Almost hitting the wall there. Looked like he was right on the pixel. And able to convert on the fast break for the goal. So 1-1. Red able to pick up the face-off, and they're going to get the goal off of it. No defense. 2-1. Red able to pick up the face-off again, it seems. Gray, oh, but just missing the ball there. Now Gran has it. Kicking it over. I'm not sure if he did it on purpose, but nonetheless, Brood has it on the side. So Brood has Gran on his side, Force on front of him. gives it to Force, goes around the box. Smartly decides not to go for it. I think he had everything covered there. Gives it up to Brood. Shadow's going to put some tight D pressure on him. Brood walks around him, kicks it out to Gran. Great, trying to make some pressure on him. Gran chooses to go the other way, kicks it out to Brood. They're going to be able to get it in the goal zone here. Brood gives it to Force with a lot of space on the 1v1, but not able to convert. Shadow with the ball. Kicks it over to Sergio, but off the number of the wall, and Brood's going to make it a nice score there. So 2-2. Gray's laughing. Shadow says, my bad. Sergio has it on the faceoff. Kicks it up to Shadow. Over to Sergio, but Gran able to make the interception. But Sergio gets it right back, and then Gran gets it right back after that. Force with some space on the side. Kicks it up. Shadow hits the wall, so he has a lot of space. I'm not sure if Gray's going to be able to make it up. He is able to slow him down a little bit, but the pass over to Brood, making it 3-2 Blue. So Force with the ball, but kicks it in. Sergio with the nice, or Shadow with a nice interception. Sergio has it. Oh, but Sergio with the really nice grab. Catches it just in front of the goal, able to squeeze it by for the nice shot, and Red able to pick up the face-off off the Sergio goal. So Blue goes up 3-2. Red responds with a goal and gets the face-off. 3-3. Shadow with the ball. Kicks it over to Sergio. Over to Gray. Going in. Nice pass over to Shadow. So that's going to make it 4-3 Red. And they are going to pick up the face-off again. And you can see as you dictate the control of the game like that and get the defense to go back into the goal zone, you will win the face-offs. But Blue able to make the stop here. Shadow trying to go down the right side, but Brood able to make the stop. So Brood has it, taking his time to bring it back out. You know, there's two ways you can go about it off an interception. You can go for the quick pass up, which can sometimes be good, or you can just go to keep the ball and do what they're doing here and just set up on a play. So they're slowly taking it in. Gran bringing the ball into some danger, but crafting the ball in expertly. Brood has the ball on the side, and they're set up. They have the blocker. They have the side pass. Brood brings it over. They rotate. Force goes down to block. Gran goes on the side. Passes to Gran. Into Force, and the nice setup, and you can see the middle block set up the nice shot. They took their time, passing back and forth, rotating correctly, and then set up the goal 4-4, but Red able to respond on the fast break, making it 5-4. So Shadow with the ball. Sorry, Force with the ball. Gran grabs it. So Blue with a little bit of a momentum play. Gran has it, kicks it into Brood, able to go by Sergio, not able to see the shot. Looked like he might have had it, didn't want to risk it. Able to maintain possession, and overall the right play. Able to keep the ball, take his time, pass into Gran, and make it 5-5. There's no shot clock in Uniball. If you can hold the ball in front of the goal, you will find the goal. You don't have to force it in. And you can see Brood was a little wary with Sergio prowling that far corner. Holds it, makes the right play. Red now trying to respond as they often have, as Blue has gone up or tied it. It seems Red has often had an answer, but loses it here. Brood has it, has Gran on his side. Gran has some space, has Force in front of him. Bounces up the sidewall. No one pressuring. There comes Sergio. He misses it. Force has it, has a crosser in the middle. Force has it, kicks it out to Gran. Looks like they're going to set up, which they've been successful with so far this game. Passes out to Force, has Brood as the blocker, but Shadow comes in and makes a nice defensive play, and Force isn't going to be able to pick it up as Red makes a stop and able to pick up the rebound here. Gray kicks it back out to Sergio. 5-5, 9 minutes in. Great game so far. You know, we haven't had a good 9-9 game yet. I'm rooting for one. But Gray with the ball. Over to Sergio. Over to Gray. Kicks it up to Shadow. Shadow has a nice cross, but Gray not able to catch it, but who cares? The ball went in anyway. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. He says, oot could coo. I'm guessing that was a pass, but, you know, if you're going to make that pass correctly, you might as well put it on the shot line, and that's what he did. So great play, but not able to convert on the next play as Blue makes the stop. Trying to respond, has Force way up top on the Hail Mary play. and able to convert. 6-6. Back and forth we go. So Shadow gets a faceoff, kicks it out to Sergio, has two defenders around him and able to maintain it, kicking out to Sergio, but Gran able to grab it from Shadow. Sergio able to grab it right back. Has Gray on his side, not able to see him, and Blue able to surround him and get the ball right back. Gran has it. Kicks it out to Force, but I don't think he's going to be able to get it. Looks like he tapped the wall. He might have been able to have it if he didn't. Shadow has it on this side. Gray in the middle. Sergio up top. Kicks it out to Gray. Back to Shadow. Kicks it off the bounce and a nice try, but not able to convert. You can see he tricked out the goalie there. Did a nice bounce off the box. The goalie thought it was going far. He brought it back inside, but not able to convert, hitting the post. Gray has it. Back to Sergio. Oh, fakes it! Faked the pass and drove it inside the lane and able to score, making it 7-6. Let's look at the stats with 3 goals, 2 assists for Sergio, 3 goals for Shadow, 1 goal, 3 assists for Gray, 2 goals, 1 assist from Force, 3 goals, 2 assists from Brood, and Blue able to make the nice stop there, but Red able to still maintain possession. Sergio bringing it in, but not able to convert. Has it driving into the lane. 3 defenders around him, not able to find the pass out, but still able to keep the ball. Resetting the play. Gray has it on the outside. Bouncing around. Showing off some skills. Oh, does a nice pass into Shadow, and Shadow looked like he was going to try to go for the inside shot. Safely holds on to it. Goes for the outside shot. 8-6. Let's see if Blue can respond. They have a bit of a fast break here. Sergio on defense. Brood has it. Passes it back out smartly. Looked like he might have lose it there. Force has it with 2 defenders around him. Not able to hold on to it. And Sergio's going to look like he's going to grab the ball here. 8-6 Red. Blue cannot let Red score here. That would be devastating for him. As Sergio starts to fumble, it looks like he's going to lose it. So Blue making the necessary steal. Has Brood in front of him. They need to score here. They really can't give it up. Brood has it going off the wall. Force on his side. Gran behind him. Setting up in that triangle. Oh, but Force gets blocked back. Looks like Brood's still going to bring it in the side. Doesn't really have a runner. Then finally has Force coming in on the side and makes the side pass for the goal. So you can see both the receivers got jammed up. Force finally got free. Brood able to find him and making the nice pass in and getting the all-important face-off to make it 8-7. Back up to Force. Over to Gran. Sergio kicks it up. And they're going to have looks like Shadow is a runner here. Sergio's calling him. Shadow's calling him. 2 defenders around him, but it looks like he's going to lose it, but it slips right by him, and Shadow's able to grab it. Force almost able to grab it on the inside of the goal, but not. Somehow the ball sneaking by him. And Red finds a way to score its 9th goal. And able to grab the face-off. So Sergio has the ball. 3 defenders. Brood grabs it. So Blue able to get the ball here. They need to score. Gran has it. Force over to Brood. He's going to have some space. You know, you've seen Brood pass a lot there. It looked like the defenders were looking for the pass, and he smartly just brought it in and does a nice shot. That's a good play to practice. If you're a new player, just run towards the goal and at the last second find a way to slice it. It's not really that hard if you practice it. 9-8 Red. Red's knocking on death's door here. First to 10 wins. Sergio has it. Losing it. Had Shadow, it looked like, as a pass, but the defender is able to pick it up. Brood kicks it over Force, who has a lot of space. Does a lead pass to himself down the side. Bouncing. I don't know if you want to try to turn the corner here on Sergio, and he doesn't. Goes back up the middle. Kicks it out to Gran. Over to Brood. Has Force on his side. Gives it to him. Has Gran in the middle, but 3 defenders surround him, able to pick up the ball. So Blue not able to convert, as they often have been able to do this game. Red making the nice stop. Gray has the ball. To Sergio. Gets tapped from behind, but able to use that momentum to get a push up forward. 3 defenders around him. Force able to get in there and get the steal. And it looks like they are going to be able to hold on to the ball, but not on this pass. As they kick it out, Grae's able to have it, and Shadow has the ball in front of the net, but Gran able to make the stop. Woof! Blue almost dying. But now they're still trying. Brood has it, gives it over to Gran. I'm going to assume he's going to pass it to Gran here, and he does. Gran has it, bringing the ball up. Tries to sneak it by Sergio, but Sergio had it read. Makes the interception and passes it up to Shadow. Shadow has it around the box. Brood makes a nice stop, but not able to pick up the rebound. Gives it out to Sergio, and that's going to be it. 10-8 red. Good game. That was a good one, guys. All right, we'll see you next time. Leave your comments, likes, MVPs down below. Thanks very much.